Tony, I know you don't throw these words around cavalierly, but you spoke for what I was thinking when Jamal Williams just busted right up the middle of that Bears defense on Sunday night to put a 40-burger on the board officially. You said the Bears have given up. The Bears look like they've given up. And I know you when you say stuff like that, you understand the meaning of that. What is the meaning of that, though, for this team right now and moving forward, Tony?
Yeah, and I was talking about that particular game. I wasn't talking about the season or anything else. Just at that moment, the Bears defense, we're used to seeing pride, and you think Dick Butkus and Brian Urlacher and Mike Singletary, and that's what I think of the Bears defense, and that's the way they played for most of the year. And at that particular moment, it was almost like, gosh, it's all come down. And rather than these three guys make the tackle at the 3-yard line, they're going to score eventually. And you just saw that will being broken a little bit. They'll bounce back, and they didn't quit in the game. They came back and they played. But at that moment, it was like the dam just broke, and we can't stop this water from gushing out.
Now, but if you're a coach and you're sitting there and you know your quarterback spot is an issue, and you see that on the field, and how I know you say that they'll bounce back, but how do you make that happen? How does that happen?
Well, you go and you challenge them, and you say, you know what, this is not acceptable. And I played with some guys, Joe Green and Jack Lambert, that I don't care if it's 50-0 and we're on a 10-game losing streak. That is not going to happen. People aren't going to walk in our end zone. And that's the mentality that they have to get back, and they've got to challenge each other. And, yeah, that was a tough moment, but you know what? We're better than that, and we will bounce back, and we'll show it this week.
And what's your assessment on what if the Bears called you up and said, hey, Tony, what do you think we should do here? What would you say to them?
I'm always one that says sticking with the direction we're going is good until you see that it just can't work. The Bears did a lot of great things in 2018. They did some good things last year. This year it started out okay. It's gone downhill from there, but they've got a good staff. They've got a good plan. Here's what they've got to do. What did we do well in 2018? We ran the football. We had Jordan Howard. We had Tariq Cohen. We ran well. And that set everything else up. And we played solid defense, and we got the takeaways, but we were ahead a lot. Defense is fine. Defense is going to be okay. We've got to get them where they're ahead sometimes, and they're defending passes and not just having people, run the clock down. Offensively, we've got to get that mentality back. We've got to get some offensive linemen healthy. We've got to feel like we can run the ball. Mitch Trubisky will be okay if they can run the football like they did in 2018. So Montgomery, I think, is a good, solid back. We've got to find another one. We've got to hope Tariq Cohen comes back full speed. But we've got to get that mentality back more than anything.
Yeah, but you need, as you saw with your own two eyes, and you know deep down as well, number 12 in Green Bay means you got to have somebody at that position better than okay. Is Trubisky the guy, do you think?
That I don't know. I have not seen enough of him to know that. But he's not the entire problem there. And to me, the problem is not so much at quarterback, but it's their running game. I love Nick Foles, and Nick Foles can do something. We saw what Nick Foles can do when he's got LeGarrette Blount and, the running game that they had there, and he's got some good receivers and a great tight end. But Nick Foles couldn't do it behind that offensive line with that running attack. So let's not be so quick to throw Mitch Trubisky under the bus, and let's figure out where we are here. I want to see them get back to the mentality of 2018, and then we'll figure out how good the quarterback is.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.